Welcome back, I'm Captain Xavier, and this is yet another video in my 2022 end-of-the-year build vlog. Today we're going to be revisiting a blaster that was already featured in this series, my Nemesis. In the previous video, all I did was add the hose to the expanded hopper here and cut a hole so that I could feed the cable from the backpack into the blaster and have it operate. And it worked well enough, but I was having some issues with it jamming in ways that I've never seen a Nemesis jam before. And a couple of people pointed out in the comments, including Out of Darts, who would know, that the problem is probably that the backpack can feed far faster than the blaster can fire, and so it was overfilling the hopper, and that's what was causing it to jam. The backpack wasn't designed to fill hoppers in that manner. It was designed to feed directly into your firing mechanism, like in a Jupiter or in a Chaos or with their Percy's blaster. It wasn't designed to refill the hopper as you were firing. And so that was why I upgraded my backpack, the pack, to have the manual switch. And I have then integrated a button onto my Nemesis to activate it. I've actually put it right here in front, and this red button here that I can conveniently reach with my trigger finger. I can then use that to reload from the Proton pack. It plugs in the same place that the Proton pack would have before. So just here in the battery housing, I now have another jack that I plug in the Proton pack into instead of plugging into the XT60. The blaster now operates on its own power, so I do have to have a battery in the blaster and a different battery in the tank because they're no longer connected using that XT60. And that's how it works. So let's go to the range and see if this does in fact alleviate my jam issues. Here we go. Right, here on the range with my now slightly upgraded Nemesis and slightly upgraded Proton pack. The Nemesis is now running on its own battery. Revving that does not activate the backpack, and the backpack is activated by poking this button. Right there, little red button. Makes it go boom. Anyway, there are rounds in the hopper, not a full tank, but I'm gonna drain it, and then we're gonna pour some rounds in from the Proton pack. So I forgot to set the targets back up. Here we go. Now we can just blink. Complete. Reload. And now we have about as much as we started with. And yes, I can reload the hopper from the backpack while firing. I don't know if you'll be able to hear the difference. And it's definitely filling faster than it's shooting. Reload! Is the tank empty? I think the tank's empty now. That's pretty nifty. That is pretty nifty. This one is fully integrated. Obviously, I could just make a button that plugs into here that then like velcros on or rail attaches on or something, and then I could push it and reload, as opposed to having a button that's been integrated. But integrated buttons are cooler, so I did it that way. I'm gonna clean up this mess. I noticed in the comments someone going by the name of Terminator recommended that in order to improve the reliability and the rate of fire, I should upgrade the pusher motor to a MTB Rhino, and I happen to have a couple, so I'm gonna. And what's even cooler that Terminator did is they provided me with the STLs to print a motor housing, because the stock motor is a 260 motor, give or take, 230, 260. It's a larger motor. So in order to make a Rhino fit properly, I have this new housing. So we're gonna open this up and swap that out. It should be a real quick swap, hopefully. And then we'll give this another go on the range. Right, motor is upgraded. Let's button it up, take it to the range. Check out any debris. Where is this supposed to go? All right, we are good to go. Let's take it to the range, see if it does in fact perform better. Right, we're back on the range with the now slightly upgraded Nemesis. We've added the button here to activate the tank manually. We have the upgraded pusher motor. We've got a couple of rounds in there now. We're gonna go through that first, and then we'll reload a bit from the tank. And we'll see what kind of performance we're getting now. Here we go. Terminator, you were right. That's much better. See if I can hit the bottom. Rounds complete. Reload from the tank. Fire again. Him. Well, absolutely. Increasing the rate, the pusher motor definitely has it firing more consistently, more smoothly, and I think feeding from the hopper, independently from the backpack, definitely the way to go. That is pretty cool. I have one last upgrade to do. It's currently printing. It should be done by the time I'm filming out here, and I've cleaned up this mess. So back to the shop. Right, well, all of those upgrades were definitely excellent and magnificent. Adding the button so that you don't overfill the tank, adding the upgraded motor. My thanks again to Terminator, both for that recommendation and for the STLs for the parts. Very, very awesome of you. You are awesome. Now, the last little upgrade that I added, the part that was printing while I was out on the range, was this plate with a little bit of Picatinny rail on it. So now I have rail down here. And why would I do that? Why would you need to be able to put a foregrip on a Nemesis? Why? Indeed. Why? Indeed. And if it weren't pouring rain, I would take this out and demonstrate it. But unfortunately, it is pouring rain, and so you're just gonna have to wait. You will just have to wait. Stay tuned for some absurd range footage in the relatively near future. That's kind of the whole goal of this whole series. So yeah, stay tuned. Let me know what you thought of this. Comments, recommendations, questions, concerns, that kind of stuff down in the comments. And as always, thank you guys for watching.